Girl, what's tea, girl? So listen, I actually was able to catch this shit early on YouTube, so that's why it's gonna be premiered. So for those of y'all that's wondering how the hell I get it up so quick, that's why I was able to catch it on YouTube early, and I'm glad I was able to do that. Um Life after Lockup, girl. This is season 53, episode 59. Girl, what is this? Bitter Baby Mamas and Bae-Cations. So the episode starts with Puppy and Amber. So Amber goes to perform a wellness check on Puppy ass apparently because she ain't heard from her ass or seen her in damn days. So Sean and Sarah. So Sarah got the nerve and the gall to tell her mama that she ran out here and got pregnant by Sean's ass. And of course, Kathy is not happy. Well, she's happy about being a grandmother again, but she's not happy about the situation. And I don't blame her because I'm not happy about the situation either. You want to know the thing that I feel is fucked up the most about this entire situation is that you left your 6 kids to come down here and play house with this woman and her child, and then you turned around and now you have a 7th child. So now this is another child that's about to be left behind because this is a pattern for you. Because I just don't bit more believe that you and Sarah are going to make it. And there's going to be another Sarah, another Destiny, another Sarah, and another Destiny. And there's going to be more damn cheering along the way, which is just sad. But I mean, again, Sarah, whatever the hell he gives to you, your ass deserve it because you had no business going out here being stupid enough and irresponsible enough to sit here and get pregnant by this damn man. Like that made no sense to me. That made no sense to me. Whatever, girl. So John and Christina. So John's sister Maria comes for a visit and he ain't seen her since she was 8 years old, child. They let John tell her his daddy was a damn kingpin and he was running around here pushing weight all around wherever the hell they from, girl. And the feds came around there, raided the house, and separated the children. And that's why he ain't seen his sister Maria in about 20 years. That's a long ass time to be separated. And so then we find out that Maria was also an addict, and she got that way because of their daddy. Their daddy taught her how to fill up the crack pipe and how to tooted and booted apparently, and she been doing it ever since then, which is a damn shame that here it is. A father's job is supposed to protect their damn children no matter what. We're supposed to be saving our children and protecting our children from the clutches and stuff like that. And it just hits differently when you find out that the person that's responsible for stringing somebody out is their damn parent. That's terrible. So John gives a naming ceremony and he feels guilty for Christina's relationship with her sister Tara because, he's rebuilding a relationship with his younger sister. And, she who had one with her sister don't have one no more. And, he feels a way about that. And I get it. So Lacey and Shane. So the blow up doll talks about the big fight that she had with Shane and Shane getting arrested again because of it and how she wants to be his wife and not his mama. Whatever. So she wants to figure out what her relationship with John is since they hooked up. Like I said, in my opinion, the blow up doll is the problem and not Shane. That's really how I honestly feel because your husband gets locked up and the first thing that you decide to go out here and do is go and fuck your ex. Brittney and Ray, why do we have to deal with Brittney and Ray? Ray ain't the problem. Y'all know I love my Ray. Why do we have to deal with Brittney, girl? So she hopes during this trip she's going to get engaged and make a baby. And then she goes to see if she's ovulating. And we find out that she is. And the whole time, girl, like this was all I just envision myself doing every time I see her, because it's just like I just can't no more, y'all. Like, I'm to the point where it's just like whenever I see her, like, this is all I could think to do to myself. And this is the guy's eye to shoot, girl. You see, I really sit here pulling the shit tight, because it's just like here, why don't you do it to yourself, bitch? And I ain't done with you yet. Your girl in that big ass red dress looking like a rotten tomato. Girl, moving on. So John and Christina. So John comes home and he found out that Christina ass done left. Not only did she leave, she took a drink of wine before she left, and she ain't supposed to be drinking while he on parole. And then he breaks the damn wine glass on the floor. Then he started packing up all her shit and saying, since you want to go so bad, I'm going to help you. I'm going to pack all your shit up for you, and you can go ahead around there and carry it to your sister's house, because I know that's where you're going, probably to go and get strung out. So then that's when his elder John comes over there and said, wait a minute, hold on. He said, see, what you're not going to do is all of this, because it ain't fair. And I like Elder John, because Elder John spoke with a lot of sense. And I do believe Elder John when he says, yeah, you probably are worried about they're going to start using together or whatever. She said, but what I really think you're concerned about is her finding out you're the reason why Tara never showed up down to the wedding. And I was on John's side with that. Don't get me wrong, John. I think both their names are John. So John gonna be John, and then Elder John just gonna be Elder. I believe Elder. All right. John, he made a really very valid point when he said that. While I do think you are concerned about her possibly using again or whatever, I do think that there may be half of it, and the other half is Tara's letting the cat out of the bag and spilling the beans about why the real reason as to why she won't dare. I'm just saying, John. Moving on. So Amber and Puppy Child. So Puppy finally decides to pull up to the house. She doesn't understand, and they start talking about the Warren or whatever. And I totally agree with Amber, because Amber says she doesn't understand why Eric isn't telling her the same thing that she is. Like, if he loves her and you want her to stay out of trouble, why are you not telling her to go and handle this situation and get it done? Why do you not want her to get it done the right way? Why are you putting her in harm's way of possibly being gone for a very long time by running? Like, if you love somebody, that's just not something that you will want for them. Why do you want that for her, but you claim you love her so damn much? I was on her side with that. But, she reached out to her parole officer. The parole officer reached back out to her and told her the only way that she could clear this up is to turn herself in. And that's what they decided to go and do. Moving on. So, the late ass bitch and Ray. So Brittney tells her friends and her sister Natalie about Ray's possible proposal. They're all shocked, including her sister Natalie, because she feels as though that there isn't enough time. But here's my thing. I really would have loved to have heard the dialogue between the other friends. While I'm glad to hear that Natalie feels the same way I do, I would love to know what her friends are going to say, because my whole thing was going to be, if they're your real friends, you late ass bitch, why ain't any of them being honest, open and honest with you? Like, because my thing is, if it was me, I would have said friend. I understand you love him, and I understand that you really want to be married by any means necessary. But this man just got out of prison. He owes restitution. He still has to get his life together. Don't you think the best thing for y'all to do is to just keep it the way it is now, let him rebuild and rebrand himself, and then y'all can start talking about making babies and walking down the aisle and all of that stuff? It's like, you want so bad to be married, and you want it by any means necessary, and that's what makes you so fucking pathetic in my eyes. And your sister look like Nivea that need a cortisone shot. Okay, let's be clear. Because you ain't go as hard as you really were supposed to. I'm just saying. So Puppy and Amber. So Amber was on the way to help Puppy go turn herself in, and then they get all the way there for Puppy to decide to have cold feet and she ain't want to do it no more. And then she turns around and tells her, girl, get in the driver's seat, let me drive. They de-mic each other, and then they lose the producers, all right? Because she was taking Amber somewhere, and Amber was like, girl, where the hell you taking me, child? And she was telling her, I'm about to take you somewhere private and blah, 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 blah. And girl, that was in the episode. This episode was meh. It was meh. All right. I mean, it was an episode. I don't know what y'all want me to say. Next week is the season finale. I guess y'all pulled this shit last time when it was love after lockup. Then we turned around and had life after lockup. So we gonna see. Okay, we gonna see what's next. Divorce after lockup, babies after lockup. I mean, what's gonna be next? Like, I want this shit to be over with, and then I not have to deal with this shit for like another 6 months to a year, like we do all of these other shows. I'm just saying. But at any rate, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Y'all drop down in the comments, get the discussion popping as y'all always do. And until next time, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, girl. Bye.